Hello everyone, welcome to today's episode of Showcase on Dark Souls 3. So, you know you can want to get down and freaky with some things, but even for Dark Souls, down and freaky has limits. And I think the whole monk pickaxe spell thing is a bit much when you look at it. But nonetheless, I shall wear it and I shall feel silly while doing so. So, today's weapon is a bit of a hybrid, a weird one at that. The heretical crowball pick. Yeah, our Heysel Pick. Yeah, whatever you pronounce this weapon. It is a pickaxe that is also a wand. A staff. Weird. Anyway, description of this weapon reads: choice weapon for the yellow finger Heysel. A finger of the representative of the man, these weird words. Zolathurus Scholar? Man, why can't Dark Souls make any word simple? Is both a weapon and a sorcery staff. The gold specks are remnants of lost sorceries. Don't pawn it. Could be valuable. The skill for this weapon is the Steady Chant, which really doesn't have any weapon. It's usually restricted only to the staffs, which is, for a moment, boosts the strength of sorceries. Pretty self-explanatory. Pretty basic. Pretty good. Now, visually, the weapon is a bit weird looking. You'd say it's a pickaxe, but you'd be wrong. A pickaxe has usually good counterweight to, so you don't wear yourself out swinging it. Not to mention the head on this thing is a bit crooked. I'm really not sure what this thing is intended for. Sure it could puncture armor by the looks of it, but I don't know, it's just weird looking. It's as weird as the armor set itself. How fitting. I don't know. So for stats, you can see physically, well, we actually got quite a bit of physical, surprisingly, and magic damage included. Normally you would have a lower physical, but this is pretty average damage. Now, true that the bonus for both don't really stack up too well, but combined, it's okay. It's just okay. But luckily I got two types of damage. Moving on, we also got the spell buff of 135. Well, it's kind of hard for me to relate to those numbers, because I don't really notice a huge difference. But anyway, moving on to attribute bonus, we got D, E, and B. D for strength, E for dexterity, and B for intelligence. Awesome. This can be reflected in attribute requirements, which you need 12 for strength, 10 dexterity, and 19 intelligence. Alright, we also got the Steady Chant, which is a rough cost of 9 FP. And the weight of the weapon is 4.5, which is pretty good. So overall, it's a pretty decent weapon. Both physically so. I'm not sure how well the spell aspect as well will be, but it looks like in terms of hitting people it should do plenty good. But we'll see about that, won't we? The animation, this takes from pretty much the hammer set. Now the basic attack is the very basic pickaxe move. The power attack, however, is the spell cast. You can cast your spells, average speed as any other staff. Two-handed wise is again the very rapid pick talus. 200 power attack, again back to the spells. So yes, there's no real power attack to this weapon. The basic light roll is a very quick pick to the ground, but the power roll attack is again spell casting. And left-handed moves are identical. Nothing new there at all, whatsoever. Now for the Steady Chant. We cast it, we can see the weapon glows a nice brilliant blue. How fancy. Very fancy indeed, but very obvious that you cast it and you have it on your weapon. And the quick attack is a very rapid heavy pick. Now upgrading this weapon takes Twinkling Titanite, unfortunately, but I'm not really surprised. And we can see the upgrades, you get like a little bit of an upgrade. Not a very heavy one, but combined it proves to be a decent upgrade. Okay. Bonus-wise, we're not seeing any change for bonus, and when we go on the third upgrade, you get the attribute bonus for intelligence goes to A, which is good, for that magic damage. And that's the last upgrade. So nothing else really changed. You get spell buff up a little bit, but just a little bit. Now, since the weapon was increased with Twinkling Titanite, it cannot be infused with any gems, however, which is unfortunate. So what does it perform? Let's try some magic here. Alright. 217 was my basic. Let's try a Steady Chant and get over the way. How much damage do I get more out of this? Alright, roughly 30 more damage was how much I got. And that's okay, but it's not really that much. It'll probably be more significant with the more powerful moves. That was a pretty weak move, my heavy soul arrow. But I didn't want to take anything gigantic. We can see, well, pretty much attack power-wise, this weapon's pretty good. It easily lays out most opponents. And it's quite rapid too, it's not slow. However, you have no power attacks though. But can I go through a shield? Pickaxe usually has the ability to bypass a shield, but this one I'll be more satisfied to just get through a shield. Oh no, that didn't seem very good. Bounced right off. Try that again. We can see damage against the enemy's armor does tremendous. It's because of all that damn magic damage. Okay, screw the shield, I'm not letting him attack me like that. But that's unfortunate, we saw the weapon bounce right off that shield. Now, the Gorgal are weak to magic. It's their weakest form, but however, my magic casting is slow. But see, plenty of damage there. Oh, we saw that. I hit him. Oh, a bunch of horse shit. Hit him in midair. Okay, we see the steady chant of already wore off. So it doesn't last very long, roughly 12 seconds at most. Which is okay. Against the Black Knights, however, I expect us to do the poorest. I can just try and get as many hits as I can in there. I'm not going to get any more. Now I'm going to rely on back attacks. But I'm sure these guys are not really... I'm not sure they're exactly weak to magic at all. I know this is resistance against fire, but magic, I'm not too sure. Never really tested it that much. I only did 170, which is a lot less than when I did the Cathedral Knights. I did around 220 with them. So a lot less. So they are seem to be a little resistant, but it's still pretty good. Now, on to the pros and cons of this weapon I have trouble pronouncing. On the pro side, it's both a staff and a weapon, and it does both equally efficient. The physical damage is actually pretty good. It has magic damage added as well. Alright. And the special is helpful. A little bit short. Now, moving on to the cons. It has no power attack. And I think... oh yes, it cannot be infused with gems. And that's the two cons I can really come up with. The only two real shortcomings. Now, move on to the score of this weapon. Damage gets 7 out of 10. It's pretty good, thanks to that magic damage in there. Reach gets 10 out of 10. It's a projectile weapon. It easily wins that department. Animation gets 6 out of 10. It uses the hammer set animation, however, we notice that it's very quick for a hammer set. Probably the quickest in terms of the hammer weapons. Bonus gets a 6 out of 10. Though both were neither that great, both of them together makes pretty acceptable bonus. Misc is a 5 out of 10, because this is one of the few staff and melee weapons in the game, and does pretty good job with it. So that said, the total of this hysterical pick, or whatever you call it, I probably pronounced that wrong, gets 34 out of 50, which is pretty good indeed. So this is a weird weapon, but you know what, it's pretty damn good. You don't have to be weird to use it. It's clearly very effective. I'm surprised I don't see more people using this in PvP. And again, I think you get it from a red phantom that attacks you, so probably that's why. Most people won't be alive in that swamp area where he attacks you. You have to be alive to get that. So it's a bit tedious. But oh well. That's been Showcase for today. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care out there.